I wanted to talk to you about some of your artwork, especially in recent times.
All right.
And there was a
Yeah,
few that I
yeah,
sent you. And listen, man, your artwork, like you know that quote, picture, no, was it? A picture tells 1,000 words, a picture or something
yeah,
like, yeah. But I honestly see that in your artwork, man, because your artwork is not drawing like the Joker for the sake of it. You're drawing a story in your artwork. Like whatever you put out there, whatever you see on your
mm,
Instagram, every one of your artwork has a little story behind it. And there was a few of them. Excuse me. I was looking for the one for there was one with the elephant, but we talked about yesterday. It wasn't the one that
yeah,
you showed me. There was one where it was
yeah,
like this old elephant, like trying to like a
yeah, yeah,
grandma telling a story and whatnot, and there was animals around her. And you just
yeah,
by looking at it, you understand what's going like you from my perspective, I understood that there was an old elephant giving wisdom to the rest of the animals. That's what how I take
yeah,
it and whatnot. But where again, like that that one specific, if you know what I'm talking about, where did you get that
yeah.
inspiration from? What was you trying to tell in that story?
Well, firstly, I always draw. I mean, I don't actually think about it that way, but perhaps that's the way my style goes. Like how I get ideas from. Usually, it's not with a picture how it looks like. It's more like how it feels like, how the story goes. It's almost like something moving, like almost an animated movie or something like that. So it's always there's a story, like you said. I don't I don't really, visualize that way. I don't visualize something static. I visualize something's going on when you're looking at it. So for that picture, it's actually talking about to my grandma. So she's always uh she's always talking about her past, her old village in Indonesia. There's a really small island in Indonesia where they came from, and it is kind of sad. I was a bit sad if people forget about that community or her stories about it. So that's the main inspiration was my grandma. So I tried to I don't want to do something directly related to that. So so what's an old animal that never forgets is the elephants, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so and they have like a close community. They're taking care of each other through the generations. Elephants are like that naturally. So I guess that's the most human like, or we kind of share that kind of sense of community. So uh and I wanted to draw just to just to project something. I felt that way. Well, you know everyone loves a story, like if someone is telling and people start to gather and just listen to it. That's why we like movies and everything else like that. We just need to hear and experience a story. So that's where it came from. And it kind of evolved from that. After I painted that, and I I always felt like it should be a longer story than that. So I've been trying to get this book made, this picture book made. Maybe because I submitted to like a competition, picture book competition. So with like a full transcript, some panels. Hopefully I win it. Maybe April is gonna be the announcement. So I hope I get that because it's my favorite piece and it's quite personal to me. It's not just I don't even care if I win actually. It's more like if I can get this, if I can tell this story, then I think that would be I kind of achieve something personally through this. I'm not good with words. I think I'm better at, drawing something that tells uh more than what I can convey in words or writing. and my writing sucks anyway. So yeah, yeah, that's my favorite piece. I'm trying to get it out if I can. Again, it's always something that when I visualize, it's something moving. Everything is in motion. Everything is kind of dynamic, not static. Um, if it's if you can see it that way, then I think I'm proud of that actually. I
Yeah,
know last time when I talked to you, I said maybe I don't really call myself an artist. Like it feels like but now I'm taking pride in my work. It's not I'm once again I'm not a professional illustrator or anything, but I do consider myself an artist. I
you
can
definitely
like
are,
proudly
man.
say that
You
now.
should, man. You definitely are. You're a creator, man. You're a creator, and you're definitely an artist. I mean, like, I was just about to mention that, man. Like, I remember, if I remember correctly, last time when we chat, you were just doing some work, putting it on Instagram, and I was like, bro, your fucking work is
Yeah,
amazing. And you were like, no, I don't know, I'm just doing a couple things, and you weren't really pushing it. And I remember having that conversation with you, like, bro, you should really like. I'm glad. Put it this way, I'm just glad that you like entered that competition and you're putting your work out there. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure, bro, like throughout the years, or throughout the years that you've been doing it, random people across the world must have like liked the picture or commented on the picture or
yeah,
friended you through Instagram or whatever, and that's through the talent of your work. You know what I mean? That's through the talent of your
yeah,
art. It's a picture of your artwork, something that was in your brain, and you pull it down, and that artwork, maybe it meant something to someone, or someone saw something valuable from it, or just
yeah, yeah,
appreciate it for what it was. And it's amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's listen, no disrespect to anyone on Instagram who has millions and millions and millions of followers and whatnot, but a lot of people, they do shit that they know they can. I don't know. Listen, a girl doing squats, who's not gonna like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? But this is something,
yeah,
a talent. This is a talent
yeah,
that that you're portraying out there and putting out
yeah,
there, man. And you're getting valuable feedback, I hope, just by
yeah,
putting your work out there. You know what I mean? So I thought that piece was amazing. You know what I mean? I really just was like, wow, this says a lot from this picture.
yeah. It's and it's fun to draw elephants. So it's um they're you can play with the shades of they are gray, but you can put in purples, pinks, blues, just to like mix it up a bit and wrinkles, and it's like they're textured, and it is really really fun to draw at a base level. So yeah, um and also that picture I wanted to portray something that's not really I don't really see a lot. Maybe there is, but I wanted to introduce a lot of Southeast Asian animals in it. So like pangolins, like sun bears, or those little mouse deers, uh, and like hornbills. Those kind of animals. I mean, we always seeing tropical South America, like Northern Hemisphere, but uh, unique to the region. I think I try to represent that like uniquely ours. I mean, where I come from. So yeah, stick to the theme of where you're coming from. Respecting your past, respecting your heritage. So in that one picture, I try to do everything there. It's like a cover of the book, which is actually I'm doing that as a cover too. So I had to change a bit just to fit in the book, but I like that picture that is the seed to what uh, it evolved into something else, which I'm working on. So hopefully that it be something really tangible in
Awesome,
this
man.
coming few months. Yeah,
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing where it leads to, man, because I know you done some other elephant ones after that, where it's the
yeah,
baby elephant and the mother and whatnot, and the same sort of story, like
yeah.
elephant doesn't forget type of story.
Yeah, because Okay, if you don't mind me just continuing a bit, uh, that that comes because my sister just got her baby right around that time. So it's kind of sweet to see, the baby, my sister, my mom, and my grandma all in under one roof interacting like that. So that's also a tribute to them, like, the women of the family. The guys don't do shit. So so yeah, that's that's is at the right time for me to do that, to pay respects to that. And just seeing my grandma interacting with the baby, her great grandchild, it's it feels warm, like you don't see my grandma smile that much anymore, except when she sees the baby, and she's
That's
so
nice.
happy to see. And she's normally in her room, but then she comes out to just to play with the baby. And the baby is so cute, like always, like, she's happy to see my grandma for some reason, like she's always smiling. So at the base level, if she responds that way, I mean, she kind of recognized something in my grandma, like a kinship. So yeah, I try to put that on the book itself,
That's
if
amazing.
it's a book. Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, and it's amazing that you can witness that with your grandmother being alive still and everything. So it's a beautiful thing you can witness.
Yeah.
I mean, I see
Yeah.
that with my parents and their grandkids, like my brother's kids and whatnot. And again,
Mm.
it's like you said, it's such a beautiful feeling. Like when I was home in London just in December, just to see my little niece. Like she can only say two words right now. Baba and Dada. Dada means granddad. And she's just constantly going around. Every time she sees my dad, she's like Dada and she runs to him and just gets him.
Oh.
She doesn't let him, she doesn't allow her to put him down, basically. My granddad always
Oh.
has to hold her, basically. And it's just so cute. It's just amazing to see and witness that. And these are memories that you're gonna have, right, with your grandmother and
Yeah.
the baby and stuff like same with these memories that I'm gonna have with my father, just seeing him with his grandkids. But that's beautiful, man, and it's great again that it just those sort of things that inspire you to draw these images, because those images, even though it's not like a photograph of your grandmother and the baby, which I'm sure
Mm.
you have, but these are your own photographs. You know what I mean? You're gonna look through it one day and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, that reminded me of grandma. That was grandma. Do you know what I mean? Like your own sort of
Yeah.
perception of it,
So
which is beautiful.
yeah, it's in my memory, filtered through, whatever I feeling in my heart, and then go through my hands to the drawing. So it's what I think I achieve that flow to represent what I'm feeling, right onto the paper or the image itself. So I think I've got it there, that level of skill that I can achieve to do that. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect or anything, but I think it represents what my memory, how I perceive the memory. So I would say I'm really proud of it.
Hey, if you enjoyed that clip, check the description for the full podcast episode. And while you're at it, show some love and click that subscribe and like button.